Hello everybody! So I wanted to make a correct and conceal video series, and basically this will be all about concealing and correcting problems that you might have in your skin, especially if you're pale, and the tricks are quite different for a certain degree of paleness, and also because you don't really readily find the products that easily, or if you're pale, like if you have under eye darkness, which I do really badly, you kind of look like a zombie, like really a zombie. So and often the concealers that you find readily available won't do really the proper job of concealing that darkness or discoloration that you might have or on your face or under eyes or whatever. So yeah, and I have tried really many concealers, and I have as of now some of my favorites. Like, I know now what I like and how to use them and blah blah blah, and I just wanted to share my tricks and what I personally found that worked on me as well as on clients. So by no means this is the golden rule, it's just something that I found that it works, and if you like the results then you can just do it as well. Basically there are three products that you'll need. You'll need a corrector. Either you can make your own corrector by mixing some of the lipstick with a concealer, so that you should use somewhere of a peachy pinky lipstick if you don't have a corrector, but I happen to use Laura Mercier Mauve corrector. It looks like this. It's scary on its own, but absolutely great when mixed. And then you'll need a concealer either that matches your skin tone, but it's not yet really light. Well, it could be. Anyways, just a concealer. I like the Estee Lauder Renutrieve in light, and I use the lightest shade. This one, as you can see, I've hit pan quite badly. I hope I can find a replacement or another one. Another that could be really good option to this one is the Bobbi Brown corrector in Porcelain Bisque. For me, the concealer from Bobbi Brown, the porcelain, it's too dark for me, so I use it if I am going for one shade darker foundation or something like that, but otherwise I won't. And a third product that you need is a either a high coverage concealer or a high coverage foundation. And I'm using the Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancer in SX01 because I didn't really like this on my face. It looks too heavy for me. It might be good for photo shoots, but not for everyday use. And as under eye concealer, it's just brilliant. I just love this stuff. Optional stuff that you can use. Well, I would say that you should always moisturize your under eye before applying any concealer. That's just really important. One that I really like is the Bobbi Brown Hydrating Eye Cream, because it primes the under eye as well as moisturizes. So actually I've noticed that my concealer lasts a bit longer and it's more fresh when I'm using that eye cream. Other option you can use is the Clarins Eye Revive Beauty Flash. And this one really gives a nice boost to the under eye, so if you have a tired eye you should give it a try. Another thing, if you're having really a dry skin day or something, is to take the MAC Care Blends essential oils, or I would say any good quality essential oil, and mix a quarter of a drop with your concealer. Don't worry, it won't sting your eye unless you have super sensitive eyes, and I have extremely super sensitive eyes and it didn't sting my eye or it didn't migrate either. So yeah, anyways, another three products. This is my personal favorite, like my own trio. I mix Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Eye Powder with Benefit Powder Flage with Everyday Minerals Concealer. Now, this on its own, it's brilliant. I'll do a tutorial on how to use this one alone. I really like this mineral concealer. Don't ask me why, but it moisturizes my under eye. It's just amazing, and it really brightens the under eye. These two together, this one on its own, I found that it cakes my under eye concealer badly, so I wouldn't recommend it using it on its own. But mixing it with the others, it gives a good balance. This one is a setting, this one is a brightening, and this one is a bit of a concealing. So I'm doing my little cocktail here in order to boost a bit more the concealiness or whatever. Anyways, if you're interested in knowing how to conceal, yeah, keep on watching. Take care. Bye-bye. So here we're starting. I'm taking my Laura Mercier, what was the name of it? It's a corrector in mauve. Anyways, I'll have the products listed down below, and I'm just using an Eco Tools concealer brush, and I'm trying to zoom in if you can see my horrible dark circles. And yeah, I know this looks like it's making it worse, but it's actually evening out the tones under the eyes, so that when you apply the concealer, it's well, consistent shade everywhere. And yeah, so I'll be doing only one eye so you can see the difference, and I keep on tapping it and just blending it well. It shouldn't look too scary, but as you can see, it's a bit more even, the texture and the color. And now I'm taking my Renutrieve concealer in light, and sorry, the palette was quite messy. It's a type of concealer palette that gets really messy, and I just wiped my same concealer brush in a baby wipe, and yeah, applying it under my eye over the corrector. And as you can see, it's starting to look a bit better. If I would have applied the concealer just on top of my eye, it wouldn't look this even, or sort of like this luminous, if there is a way. And then of saying sorry, and then I'm taking my beauty blender and just blending well. That's the most important part if you're gonna layer products, and it's just blending. That's really important. And sorry if I kept on messing with the angles. And here I'm taking my Sensual Skin Enhancer by Kevyn Aucoin in SX01. Supposed to be a foundation, but since it's so pigmented, I use it under my eyes as my final concealer. The previous step was only to correct, and this is my actual concealer and brightening boost, sort of. So yeah, just applying it over. And as I said, the big key with this is blending. If you're gonna apply more than one product, or even one product, you really need to blend. Use brush, use a ring finger, use beauty blender. Yeah, so it's basically layering. I don't like to go extremely opaque for concealer, because it looks unnatural if you are removing every single color under your eye. So unless I would do some theatrical makeup that required my face to be really one shade, I wouldn't go like super opaque under the eyes, because it's just unnatural. It's you want to remove the excess of discoloration that you might have under your eyes, but not completely conceal your eyes to make it flat. You're already getting them quite flat by applying concealer. So I've seen a lot of people like packing it on a huge amount to the point that you cannot anymore see the texture underneath, and that doesn't look good, at least not in person, maybe for a photo shoot. Anyways, Here you can see the difference between both eyes. It still doesn't look unnatural. You can still see my creases and my vein, which for me it's a good sign because yeah, it just I want to brighten my eye and I don't want to remove my eye. Anyways, now I'm gonna use my favorite cocktail of eye powders or under eye powders. Basically it's Everyday Minerals Aussie Perk Me Up Concealer. I really love that product. It will give me a bit more coverage and luminosity, and I'll mix it with the Benefit Powder Flake and the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder as well. And yeah, I'll just mix them, the three together, and I'll use a blending brush. Basically, sorry for taking so long. And yeah, as I said, tap off excess and then just lightly go over and press. Especially where you have wrinkles, you have to be careful there to not swipe, but rather press it onto your eye, because otherwise you're just gonna be removing product, and yeah, that doesn't look good. Anyways, I'm not sure if you can see, but it kind of gave it a bit more coverage and also brightening it a little bit more. But yeah, also keep in mind this is awfully close to my face, so you can pretty much see all my imperfections. I'm not sure if there are many people out there who would be like fine having it that close to their face, but yeah, usually you don't have people that close. Anyways, that's the final look, and I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks a lot!